Hi friends, I'm Jennifer Scott and welcome back to my channel, J Scott Beauty. Well, I want to welcome you back to my channel if you are one of my existing subscribers, and if you're a new subscriber, thank you so much for being with me. I want to shout out to a few of my new subscribers, Sean Bauer, Wanda Chirinos, Anna Marcus, Through the Looking Glass, and Miho Win. Now, if I've mispronounced any of your names, I'm super sorry, but I'm so grateful you are here. And for the rest of you, thank you for coming back. It means the world to me. And if you're new to my channel today, I would super appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button. All right, so what are we talking about today? It's the e.l.f. Holy Hydration System. So I had recently seen this. It's been out for a while, but I've been like, I don't know. I have a ton of skincare. Well, I happen to be at Kohl's, and are you like me? Do you just like walk through the beauty aisles no matter where you are? I swear to God, if Home Depot had a beauty aisle, that's where I would go first. Anyway, so I was at Kohl's making a return, and of course I just kind of had to saunter through the beauty area. I mean, who doesn't do that? And then I saw this. Now, 5 pieces for $20 in trial sizes is perfect for me. You know, I want to try everything I can. I want to get my hands on it. I want to test it. And if I don't like it, I don't want to feel bad about, either giving it away or, chucking it. So when I saw this Holy Hydration, I was like, yep, I'm buying it. All right, so here's a little bit about my skin right now, today, the middle of May. It's normal to a little bit dry. It's not super dry. I'm able to easily combat that with some of my hydrating ingredients, my moisturizers, so I'm doing fine, but I am using hydrating ingredients just to make sure it doesn't like freak out and go super dry on me. And summer's coming anyway, and I'm going to be starting to get a little more oily, so I'm not super worried about it. However, this Holy Hydration Kit seemed right up my alley for just, working on the little bit of dryness I have right now. Now, it looks cute all in this package. I have been using this for over a week now. I put everything back in here so it would be cute for you, but I'm going to take everything out so you can see what I'm talking about. Now, most of us aren't new to e.l.f. It has been around for years. And when I say years ago, it was not a great line, I am not exaggerating. The stuff was not great. It had no payoff. It was chalky. It was dusty. It just was not great. e.l.f. has turned themselves around like it is nobody's business. They're here to play and they're still affordable. So that's why I'm super into, checking out everything they have to offer, especially skincare right now. Oh, and did you all know that e.l.f. stood for Every Eye, Lip, and Face? I mean, come on, how cute is that? Okay, so the 5-piece kit came with a cleansing balm, a cleanser, an eye cream, a face cream, and hydrating booster drops. And for a basic skincare routine, that is all you need. So of course I delved right in and I started trying out everything morning and night. All right, so let's start off with how I started using this in the evening. So first thing was the cleansing balm. So in the full size, it's only $10, bargain, and it contains some great ingredients. There's glycerin, there's ceramides, peptides, hyaluronic acid, I think there's sunflower seed oil. Those are all great properties. Now, when I use a cleansing balm, I am literally rubbing it on my face for a minute. So you are actually going to get some of the benefits of those ingredients because of the motion of just rubbing it into your skin over and over again. It is going to help those ingredients penetrate, which is great. And $10, super. And when I say I was really surprised by this, I was blown away. This is really nice. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not going to replace my Green Clean cleansing balm from pharmacy. For me, that is the be-all, end-all. I love it, but this is super, super good. And it's way cheaper. I think my Green Clean is like $34, somewhere around there. She pricey. This is $10, and it worked really, really well. I use it the exact same way. I rub it into my skin, add a little bit of water to my hands to emulsify it. Once it's nice and white and creamy and like almost lotiony feeling, then I wash it off. It washed off really well. So I would highly recommend this to anyone who is looking for a cleansing balm on a budget. I really enjoyed this. And then, of course, I went in with the cleanser. Now, this has hyaluronic acid and ceramides. And honestly, because it's a wash-off product, you really don't get much benefit from it. I mean, yes, I am washing my face for close to a minute, just rubbing it in, making sure I get off all of the cleansing balm, any of the makeup, the sunscreen, all of that, and getting my skin nice and clean. So yeah, I am using it for a decent amount of time, but because it's a wash off, I don't know if I'm getting a lot of benefits from it. But when it comes to a cleanser, I just want my face to be clean. I don't want it to feel stripped. I want it to feel soft, hydrated, a little moisturized, and almost like I did nothing to it. I want it to be in a almost perfect state. Well, that was not what I found to be the case with this. I actually felt my skin was tighter and drier and a little duller after I washed. And I've tried it several times. I used it both morning and night. I used very little because I feel with cleanser very often, the less you use, the better. One day I did use a lot more. I used probably about the size of a quarter. And no matter what, it foamed up nicely, but it just didn't make my skin feel the way I wanted it to feel. I need my skin to just feel like relaxed and not bothered, and that was not how it felt like this. So for me, it's a pass. But for those of you with maybe slightly oilier skin, you might like this. And for the full size, it's only $6. So that's a super good deal if your skin can tolerate it. And then, of course, I went in with the booster drops. This is mostly like hyaluronic acid and glycerin. Glycerin's a great ingredient. It's in almost everything I use. I love it. But I didn't find it to be at all hydrating. I can tell from my other hyaluronic acids when it's really like holding in the moisture. I felt like this did nothing at all. I don't know, maybe I need to use a lot more than I was using. I was using basically a whole dropper full, and these aren't big droppers, obviously, but I felt like I was using enough on my face, but maybe not. But I felt like it really didn't do anything. Now, the full size is $10. Maybe if you're a beginner to skincare, this might be like an intro to you, like just stepping into hyaluronic acid. For me, it's a pass. And then we have the face cream. Now, I had high hopes for this because this has some really great ingredients in it. As a matter of fact, it has most of my favorite ingredients. It has glycerin, niacinamide, it has squalane, panthenol, peptides, hyaluronic acid. I mean, that's a great list. Now, here's the thing. Anyone can read the ingredients and be like, oh, those are all the things that I like in there, but it's really the formulation that matters. And for me, the formulation of this was really sad. I mean, for all those ingredients, I should have had like a juicy, bouncy, glowy face. And it is actually dry and matte. It doesn't look at all like those ingredients normally look on my face. So something with the way this is formulated just does not give me what I'm looking for. And the interesting thing is this is $12 for the full size, and it actually comes in 2 other formulations. One is fragrance free and the other has SPF. I'm kind of interested maybe trying the one with SPF. Maybe that one might be a little different. But for right now, this one here, I don't like at all. And last but not least, we have the eye cream. This is super interesting. So it has glycerin, jojoba, peptides, hyaluronic acid, and sunflower seed oil. And those are all very nourishing ingredients. And I actually kind of like this. Now, it's not the best eye cream I've ever used, but if you're just starting out in skincare, this is a nice eye cream. You have to use barely any. Like, I dot my finger in here once, and that rub it between both fingers, and that's enough for under both eyes. It is kind of like a lighter, I don't want to say greasy, but it is kind of just like a lighter, thinner formula, which is fine. I don't always like a heavier formula under my eyes, but I do want it to feel like emollient and nourishing and moisturizing, and this definitely does. The full size is only $10, and we all know that eye creams are always priced outrageously. So if you're a beginner or just stepping into the skincare area, this is a decent eye cream to start off with. It's going to make your eyes feel nice. Now, are you going to have a lot of benefits like, getting rid of wrinkles or anything like that? I don't think so, but I do think it is just going to hydrate and moisturize, which is a first step in getting your eye game on point. Now, some of these in the ingredients say they have fragrance. I'm not noticing a fragrance, so maybe it's just so light that it's there to cover up like the fragrance of the actual ingredients, but I feel like it's so light. Let me see. Yeah, I really don't notice much of anything. Now, of all of these, what am I going to continue using? The eye cream and the cleansing balm. I will continue to use both until they are all gone because I really do like them. Now, am I going to repurchase either? I don't think I'm going to repurchase the eye cream, although who knows? We'll see what happens like towards the end of me having, finished this. But right now, I don't know. But the cleansing balm, I'm super impressed with this. This is one of those things that I feel like I should just have on hand in case my other one, runs low and I can't get another one. So it's a nice backup. And maybe the more I use it, I will come to like it even more. I'm impressed with it. I'm going to finish it. I like it very much. All right. Now these 3 here. The booster drops, I feel like they did absolutely nothing for me. So I'm not going to continue. I'm certainly not going to purchase. The face cream, I found it did very little. It didn't do what my other face creams do. It didn't do what I wanted to do, what I needed to do. So we're not going to be spending any more time together. And then there's the daily cleanser. So here's the thing. Right now, like I said, my skin is kind of dry, so I'm not going to continue using it now, but I'm going to hold on to this and use it in the summer when my skin is a little oilier, and I'm going to see how it works then. I don't want to get rid of this. I don't think it's a terrible cleanser. I just think for me right now, it's not the right cleanser, but we'll see what it's like in July. Now, being able to purchase all 5 of these in one little kit, that they are all like deluxe trial sizes, I think is perfect for me. This is how I like to try skincare. I can get like a really good view of how they all work together without spending a ton of money. I get to see what I like, what I don't like, and what I might start purchasing. For me, this is $20 well spent. I found a couple of products I like, so it's totally worth it. And to be completely honest with you, this kit caught my eye in Kohl's because of the color. Isn't this just like the prettiest baby blue? I mean, how are you not attracted to this? This color is so me. This is my vibe. I love this, and well, they saw this sucker coming. Now I would love to know, have you been using any of the Holy Hydration products from e.l.f? What has your experience been? Are you liking all of them, liking some of them? What is working for you? And have you repurchased any of them? Have any of these grown on you and you've repurchased and now they are staples in your everyday routine? I would love to know what your findings are. Well, as always, I will leave these linked in the description box below. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment. Well, I hope you've enjoyed my little review of the e.l.f. Holy Hydration line. If there are any lines that have piqued your curiosity recently, let me know. You know I love to try out new stuff. Well, friends, new and old, I want to thank you so much for being with me, and I'll see you real soon.